What? I didn't do it is not a sufficient answer anymore, because that's not true. It's not true.
Where's the video? Can I see it?
My fellow detectives are working on some additional photographs to attempt to persuade you that we know that it's your car, it's your body, it's your clothes in the back parking lot. So here we have you walking in. That's you.
I don't have khaki pants.
Those aren't khaki pants, those are blue jeans that are in the backseat of your car that have blood spatter on them.
They don't.
They do. That's what happens when you shoot somebody, especially when you're standing as close as you are when you shot them. The blood splashes back and gets on you. Whether it's big drops or little drops, that's what happens. The red shirt that's in your car, the jacket that's in your car, the mask that's in your car. Your car, not anybody else's car, your car. This is you when you ran away. That's you running away the first time, after you shot them, running away.
I didn't shoot them.
This is you coming back the second time with your mask on. Mask on.
Because I would have gotten me.
Because the bad guy would have gotten you. That's the story that we're going with. The invisible bad guy that looks just like you.
It wasn't me. That was the first time.
Here you are at the gas station with the young lady's credit card, filling up your car and filling up your gas can with her credit card in your mask. Why did you need to wear your mask at the gas station? He might have followed you. Is this the boogeyman? It seems like he's the boogeyman. Yeah. The invisible boogeyman that holds guns and shoots innocent children in a parking lot. Do you know how old they were? How old did they look to you?
What do you mean?
How old did they look?
They look like teenagers.
How did you know?
I went into their cars.
You went into their cars and you dug through all the bags that she had in her car and you dumped out her pocketbook. What'd you find in there? What'd you get out? You said that was in the console. The purse wasn't in the console.
What do you mean?
What'd you take out of the purse?
The purse was on the console.
The purse was on the console.
Yes.
And you got the wallet out. Where's the wallet right now?
There is no wallet. There is no wallet.
The blue wallet. No wallet. Where's her driver's license?
What do you mean?
Did you take it? Do you need to keep it? Did you need to save it?
No.
To show that you did what you did? So that you could remember later that you did what you did?
No.
No?
No.
So her driver's license is not going to be in your car?
No.
Did you throw it out the window?
No.
What'd you do with the credit card? Where's the credit card? Threw it where?
It was wrong.
Threw it where?
In the median.
In the median where? 92 where? Give me a break.
I don't remember.
Was it on your way back over to Publix? You threw it out the window. In the median.
I was returned. It was wrong.
You were going to return the credit card, but then you came back the second time and took the jumper cables. So was it better to take the jumper cables than the credit card, even though you already used the money on the credit card? That's how you're going to rationalize that? You think you're a horrible person? Why is it that you're a horrible person?
I robbed the dead because I was selfish.
You robbed the dead. What about robbing them of their lives?
I didn't.
Are you kidding me?
Didn't.
Then who shot? Who shot the gun?
I don't know.
Do you have twin?
No.
You don't have a twin.
That was the first time I walked back there, and I ran away because I was sad.
Do you have a friend that looks just like you?
No.
No. Did you take anybody back there with you?
No.
So the person that we have shooting the gun has to be you then, right? There's only
I
3
didn't
people.
shoot any gun.
There's 3 people behind the building. 3 people behind the building. You, the young man, and the young lady. You went back there because you were curious as to what they were going to be doing back there.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you said.
Mm-hmm.
What were they doing when you got back there?
You're undressing.
They were undressing. Where was she? Where was she?
What do you mean?
Where was she undressing? Was she standing out in the middle of the parking lot, taking her clothes off? Yeah, standing out in the middle of the parking lot.
Both of them were.
Both of them were standing out in the middle of the parking lot, taking their clothes off.
Yeah.
And then what'd you see?
I just heard them.
So you could see them taking their clothes off, but that you couldn't see anything after that. You could only hear.
I didn't see anybody. I don't know where they went, where they came from.
You didn't see him.
And then the guy came back with a fucking gun, and I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck? What?
So he came at you with the gun?
I was running. I was afraid of it. If he would.
So we're getting deeper and deeper and deeper into this BS hole of a story.
What do you mean?
So your grandfather's gun is stolen the same night. 2 teenagers are murdered.
I
A mile away from their
steal it.
house.
It wasn't the same night.
You didn't steal it, or you didn't steal it on the same night?
I didn't steal it on the same night.
You didn't steal it on the same night. So what night did you steal the gun?
The week before.
About a week before. So before you moved out of the house, you stole the gun. So the gun thing behind the Quick Trip is BS. Yes. You didn't find the gun behind the QT. Where did you take the gun from in your grandfather's house?
In his truck.
Okay. Why'd you take it?
Protection.
Protection from who?
Myself. And it would be like in my car. I wouldn't have a safe place. So I was thinking, if I had that, I would be able to protect myself. And then he comes up to me. I was caught. And he's like, well, I see what you're doing there. And I was playing with it. You're like, can I borrow it? He threatened me with a knife. Fucking knife to gunfight. But said you I shouldn't have even taken it in the first place. I only wanted to protect myself.
That's full of crap.
Mm-hmm.
Where were you sitting there playing with a gun when some random dude comes and pulls a knife on you and says, hey buddy, can I borrow your gun for a couple of days? And then I promise I'll bring it back. I promise. Why didn't you shoot him? He's holding a knife on you. Whatever. You just told me earlier in the conversation that you used to go hunting with your grandpa and you know all about guns and rifles and pistols and you know the difference and you know what happens.
I did the killing. And it wasn't with my grandpa. It was with one of his old friends from church.
The killing wasn't done with your grandpa's gun.
What do you mean?
That's what you just said. It wasn't done with my grandpa's. It was an old friend's from church.
When I was hunting, I went with an old friend from church.
Oh, I'm sorry. So you didn't use the gun with your grandpa. You used guns with friends from church. And then you just said you don't have the guts to use a gun on a guy who's pulled a knife on you, who wants to borrow your stolen gun. Are you catching how silly this is at this point? No. Not silly at all. Not silly that there's 3 people behind a building, 2 are dead, 1 runs away.
Because I heard the shots, I saw the fall.
There's only 3 people there. There's only 3 people there.
I didn't see the other guy.
Okay, have you ever heard of an autopsy? Have you ever heard of an autopsy? That's when you die and you go to the medical examiner's office and they cut your body all open and they pull out whatever bullets are in it or whatever problem you have, and they find out how you died. Okay?
I watched the currency investigation.
Seen it. You know kind of how it works. Okay, so we did that on these 2 young people, and we went down there. And how gunshots work. When you fire a gun at someone, if it's close enough, the gases and everything that come out of the end of the gun are going to burn that person. But you got to be pretty darn close. They have the burns on their face. So the person that shot them was close to them. So if you can see them stripping down in a parking lot, you can certainly see the person standing next to them with a gun up to their head shooting them. You didn't just hear it. You heard it because you did it.
No, I saw it. Like it was nothing.
They fell down like it was nothing. That's what happens when you get shot in the head. You die immediately because all brain function stops.
He's coming after me.
Who's coming after you?
Because he's
Who is he? Is that the boogeyman?
No, the guy who shot me.
Who is he?
I don't know.
There's some random person. How does he know who you are then? How's he coming after you?
He came up to me in a parking lot.
Wait, what parking lot? What parking lot? I can get video. You saw the video I got. What parking lot was it?
Roswell.
Roswell what?
Area Park.
Roswell Area Park. The last time we have your vehicle in Roswell Area Park is back in May. We have video cameras in there as well. We did our research on you just a tad. The last time you appeared to be in Roswell Area Park in your vehicle is sometime in May.
I was there.
When?
Last week.
And some random dude walked up and borrowed your gun, and then you just happened to be in the same parking lot as him, watching him shoot 2 teenage people.
Because I was curious about what they were doing.
Why? Why did that pique your curiosity that cars are going behind Publix?
Because it doesn't seem normal.
Doesn't seem normal.
Oh,
Does it seem normal for you to be following people that you don't know into a parking lot?
it's curious. So bad.
Yeah, they're dead. That's why it's bad. You're the 3rd person back there and the other 2 are dead. It's bad. You killed 2 people.
No, I didn't.
On Monday morning, you killed 2 people.
I did not.
Behind the Publix.
I didn't.
I'm going to take a break. I'm going to let you sit here and collect your thoughts for a minute. Because clearly, I don't know how 3 people go behind a building. 1 person comes out. 2 of them are dead.
Because there's the
And
other
some
person.
random person pops up and shoots them.
It was another person.
Where'd the other person come from?
I don't know.
You don't know. Was he taking his clothes off in the middle of the parking lot too?
No.
No. Because he wasn't there.
Yes, he was.
He wasn't there.
He was. I know.
I have video of the parking lot. I am not going to give you the pleasure of showing you shoot those people again. There are 3 people in the parking lot. 2 of them are now dead. You are the only person that walked out of there.
I didn't do it. Couldn't. Couldn't.
going on, Jeremy? Jeffrey? You thinking about everything that we talked about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? What's the part you're thinking about the most? Or you can take all the time that you need.
May I speak with somebody?
May you speak with somebody about what's going on? What would you like to speak about?
Forget what those fancy people are called.
Fancy people?
Yes. You know, like on the TV shows.
The detectives.
No. The other people. The ones in the courtroom. What they're called. A lawyer? Lawyer? Larry?
I'm sorry?
A lawyer? A lawyer? A lawyer? There we go. May I?
So at this point you want to speak to an attorney? A lawyer?
Yes.
Okay.
How long until the lawyer arrives?
I'm sorry?
How long until the lawyer arrives?
So what's going to happen at this point is we're going to escort you back over to the detention center. I'm going to prepare warrants for your arrest. You'll be transported down to the Fulton County Jail. You'll go in front of a judge. At that point, a lawyer will be appointed to you, or you can hire an attorney if you don't already have one.
Do I get the phone call?
I'm sorry?
Do I get a phone call?
That is dependent on the detention staff when you get back over to the jail. Depends on if they have something going on or a bunch of people out there or something. That's up to them.
How long?
I'm sorry?
How long would it
How long what?
have
For the phone call? I don't know. That's a question for them, the officers that are over there at the booking counter. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
the restroom or anything right now? Okay, hang tight for just a minute.
Look, come on. You can't have that over the detention center. That bottom. This car. Just step right through here.